When a fashion house chooses its muses, you learn a lot about the spirit it wants to channel. For Bernadette, the mother-daughter duo from Belgium, their spring collection was inspired by women who defined timeless elegance with just a touch of playfulness: Jackie Kennedy, Audrey Hepburn, Martha Stewart, and Charlotte York from Sex and the City. Proper? Yes. Prim? Not at all. Like their muses, the Bernadette woman embodies polish without stiffness, grace without restraint. She's elegant, approachable, and quietly confident, the kind of woman who doesn't need to announce herself to make a statement. The Paris runway was where all of this came alive. Bernadette opened its sophomore show with a playful wink, staging what can only be described as a desperate housewives moment, a shirtless gardener strolling across the set. The move drew laughter, delighted whispers, and set the tone for what followed, a collection that celebrated nostalgia, joy, and the magic of summer memories. For Bernadette, summer isn't just a season. It's a mood, a scrapbook of images you carry with you: barefoot afternoons in the garden, beachside escapes, and evenings when the light lingers just a little too long. That energy pulsed through the collection, where familiar shapes felt both comforting and new. The duo leaned into what has become their trademark: silhouettes that are flattering without being fussy. Think maxi dresses that float and move with you, not against you. Each piece seemed to tell a story, decorated with watercolor floral prints, whimsical embroideries of bees and blossoms, and even seashell motifs that recalled childhood beachcombing. There was a tenderness in the details, the kind of thought that makes you smile when you look closely. Maxi dresses were a centerpiece of the show, offered in a variety of moods and textures. One came in printed silk with romantic poet sleeves, the kind of dress you could imagine on Hepburn herself in the French Riviera. Another took a simpler route, a spaghetti strap A-line in airy seersucker, perfect for hot afternoons in the city or casual dinner parties that stretch late into the night. For evening, there was a midnight blue poplin version, sharp, chic, but still easy. Organza added a new twist, cut into breezy t-shirts and flowing caftans. While organza can often feel precious or delicate, here it looked effortless. Worn over swimwear or layered with other pieces, it captured that refined but relaxed energy that runs through the Bernadette brand DNA. Wear also had its moment. Cardigans were styled in unexpected ways, draped around the shoulders and tied at the front like capelets, their sleeves forming neat bow-like details. It's a styling trick that felt smart and modern but also practical. You could wear it the usual way or use it to elevate an outfit with zero effort. That duality, the ability to be both fashionable and functional, is exactly why the Bernadette woman resonates. Accessories tied the story together seamlessly. Their footwear line, still relatively new, provided the finishing touches. Like the clothes, the shoes were designed with approachability in mind, chic enough to stand out, yet versatile enough to carry a woman through her day. A natural extension of their aesthetic, the shoes reinforced the collection's polished without high-maintenance ethos. There's a reason why Bernadette's collections feel so inviting. They're built on memory, nostalgia, and the personal bond between founders Charlotte and Bernadette de Gaeta. Their designs have a lived-in warmth, as though they're not just garments but pieces meant to travel with you, to be part of your own stories. That might explain why their work resonates with women across different ages and styles. The pieces don't dictate how you should look. Instead, they give you room to breathe, to interpret, to feel like yourself. If fashion is sometimes accused of being intimidating or too precious, Bernadette seems to be moving in the opposite direction. Their collections are sophisticated, yes, but they're also deeply human. The humor of the shirtless gardener. The nostalgia of seashell embroideries. The practicality of a cardigan that can double as a capelet. It's fashion that feels personal, not performative. Ultimately, Bernadette's spring collection didn't just present clothes. It presented a lifestyle, one where you're well-dressed without being overdressed, stylish without being overthought. It's about embracing ease while never sacrificing grace, the very balance that Jackie, Audrey, Martha, and Charlotte once embodied in their own ways. And maybe that's the point. The Bernadette woman doesn't want to look perfect, she wants to look real, approachable, and polished on her own terms. Whether she's hosting friends in her garden, dashing off to a city meeting, or stealing a quiet moment on the beach, she has clothes that move with her and make her feel like the best version of herself. As shows go, this one wasn't about spectacle or shock value. It was about charm. It was about the everyday poetry of what we wear when we want to feel beautiful without the effort. And judging by the delighted reaction of the crowd, Bernadette succeeded. Their muses would be proud.